Yum, 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 yum. So now we backtrack. Yay! Hold it right there, you. Got it, Busters? You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that? That's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then we're going to force our way through. Yay, more XP. Not free to go up any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Find time for your leader to escape? Yeah, they did a lot for us over the years. Yeah, it's time to return the favor. Oh no. We are making our way. Never mind. We're okay so far. We're okay. Grub! Looks like we've got company.
Don't think you're gonna walk out here the same way you came in.
What did you boss some jumping dog girl and Josette to escape? Try to shield your masses to the bitter end, huh? No, it's a ridiculous thing to do. Your spirit is admirable. Then I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. I'm still wondering to find out who the actual mole is that was part of the Imperial Army. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. How the hell did they get here? Huh? What's this? Oh, the army find out about this place. That liar! Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me! Hey, what's going on here? I'm innocent. Why do you also weirdly look a little bit like the general, but you have blue hair instead of white hair? I'm very suspicious of you now. So, those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised there's such a young woman too.
How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this?
So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? Oh my god.
You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it?
What do you think, General Morgan?
Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about.
No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there.
What?
What are you guys, how the heck? What's going on exactly?
It's you kids again.
Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua.
Racist, what are you doing here?
Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army patrols would be waiting. Convenience! Once again, they arrive the exact time they need to.
Convenience. Once again, you overstepped your bounds.
With all due respect, General, I don't... Colonel Richard, you scream villain to me. You really do. It was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements?
Do as you wish, I'll leave the rest of you discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits.
Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place unconscious. And as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. Getan, get the flame wafer. You have done this nation a great service. Please, leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Ma'am.
Hey, wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too.
See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Then let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero. But there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. I'd always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad? I blame Riley as well. I guess that's the one problem we still got to figure out. That is true, where is he? Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? It really looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that.
Yeah, see, I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident.
Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case.
No, that's not true at all. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages.
Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their base and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valley are Lakeshore, the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll just leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. I mean, I don't know if those bots came in, or if they're just extra ones to ban. All the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do.
Yeah, see, anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returned to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward.
Really? Are you okay with that?
Of course I am. Now I'd like to thank you too, Olivia.
I just heard that my work was worth the price of the Grand Chardonnay.
Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and if nothing else comes up, I greatly appreciate your help again.
Good day. Yeah, there always is. There's always new bots. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. Probably natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident.
Nice!
Noise! Here's the payment the mayor's talking about. It's a very, very nice sum. This is from me. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course, it would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident.
I'm gonna say it definitely would be rude.
Please accept it. Thank you, Legrand. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airline in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone.
Excuse me, please.
Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter?
You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, you see? And among shown the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today.
I appreciate you doing that. But wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left both to begin with?
Yeah, it says you're addressed to the Roland branch. I don't catch the Bright's family members here.
What?
That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you had come here. Yeah, here you are. This is the parcel.
Is this going to contain Cassius? That's going to be really fucking fucked up if it is. This letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. Surprise! Bleh. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he had scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact just with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. But that parcel is from your dad too. No, this looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere.
Okay, my business here is done. I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those sky bandits. You Bracer sure do excellent work.
Who's the mole in the freaking army, though? That's the thing.
And find that clue about your father being mixed in with the airliner's cargo.
Convenient.
Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like.
Thanks, Legrand.
Aha, well, let's go take a look at the content, shall we?
Why are you inviting yourself? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here?
Yeah, it's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to his departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night.
And you're telling me this because...
Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who's travelled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder?
All right already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know.
I hope their kids are beautiful.
I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may just have to ask you to leave, okay?
Of course, I understand. It's a head.
Alright, let's see what he has to say. So, started by cutting the letter seal.
Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. She wants a baby, and she's 60 years old. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. Oh, really? Oh, God. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland. Or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Wow. Please give my regards to Zerazad and Ina. Well, it probably takes like information of like other people banning certain bots, so probably way more reliable than Twitch itself. Cassius Bright. Haha.
That seems like the type of letter your father would write. Touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah.
It looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? What I've heard, they're still a ways off.
Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to.
Forget about that and let's focus on what's in that package. An unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside.
To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad.
Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know.
That's true. Olivia, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity.
Actually though, Olivia does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into.
Okay, let's check it out.
I still open the parcel from the unknown sender. Boom.
Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. I wonder if that's the towers. The towers. Also enclosed with us a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says.
I'll be able to secure that on the Appleseed Group with Garen, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor Ur to notice of it when you find opportunity. Care.
That's it?
Yep. It looks like the sender didn't write anything else.
Sherry, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so it's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. Is this the only thing we've got to go on? Then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this Black Orbmant anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't feel or look like anything intended for general use. Although it feels a little similar to a battle Orbmant.
Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle Orbmant has slots in which to install cores, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact.
An artifact?
Precisely, an artifact is an Orbmant created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all Orbmants produced today. Get my phone just in case. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. Nah, no messages. I'm okay. It's quite funny, really. Like, every time, like, the last few days my mum's rung me, I've been in the shower. No matter what time she's rang, I'm always in the bloody shower. They're a type of antique, so to speak.
But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently.
You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item.
Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him?
Estelle?
Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender? What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time?
Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. I think we need to have some time apart from another. You're just too high maintenance for me. We need a divorce. I don't want to be your brother and your stepbrother anymore.
How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but...
We've already managed to get recommendations from Rodent and Bose, right? I like that. It dangles something like in front of you, like, hey, here's plot, here's a massive plot thing. But you don't need to do that. You can just continue your adventures, which is what is probably better for these two. Well, that's left of Ruins, Ice, and Grand Soul are only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. There's also the possibility that he may have even travelled abroad. I think getting off on our own dust is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting.
We just might be able to find this Professor R too. I can't remember the professor we've already met, but I doubt it's him. Joshua?
What?
You're a genius!
Estelle, what are you talking about?
This is like killing two birds with one stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart.
So should I consider that a yes? Yes! This is Pokemon.
Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as you travel around the world? And exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process?
I think you're somehow missing the point.
Looks like she's back to her old self.
I guess it's settled then. And Olivia is just like, no, I'm just with the team. I don't care. Oh. Yeah, they're splitting up.
Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. I miss you, Sarah. I miss you. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. We wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us.
If you didn't go back, the rodent branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done.
Well, if you insist. Pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. When you run into any trouble, contact the rodent branch. You got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright. I'll watch the number of drink.
Ha! Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara.
And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Shara.
That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attention towards another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next.
That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. He will never see him alive again.
Olivia, I really hope you understand what you promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. They are just the perfect couple. Part of me longed to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Sherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me.
Well, have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland. You hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you.
The gloves come off, huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yep. Estelle said it's best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Oh no. Huh?
The Roland Board airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Bing, bing, bong. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now. You better hurry and get on.
Shara, wait. Thought we talked this over. I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through.
Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Eek!
She's literally dragging him.
See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland.
Have a wonderful trip, you two. I wonder what would happen if I actually travel back to Roland. The game probably won't let me at this point, but yeah. I just get there and it's like there's a new grave and it's where he is. Like, what happened, Sheriff? Wow. Damn. That almost feels like a good point for me to stop with this, actually, in a way, because I was gonna swap over to Genshin at 8 o'clock, but I was like, you know what? At the end of the chapter, not a bad time for me to end it, if I'm honest. Not a bad time. I need to go pee though, so I'm gonna go pee. Yeah, we'll watch the cutscenes. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in Northern Barrel. I think the banker at Capua Family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by the Barrel regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else might have come up. What's the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's unclear. It's clear that another power is at work here. This is definitely not the voice for who it probably is, but whatever. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Are you gonna tell me that was Olivia on that? Oh, god damn it, why? Maybe I'll just take a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself.
A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget?
I mean, it can only be Shara, in all honesty. Shara?
And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central factory couldn't create. Well, how about you tell me who you really are?
Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivia Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps.
How about you skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivia.
Oh my.
Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative?
It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you're pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua.
I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So go back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking?
I love that this sort of stuff is going on in the background where like it is literally just a case of like, look, we just want Joshua and Estelle to go on their little adventure, do their thing. Us adults will deal with the adult stuff, okay? It's still going on. And it's not going to like leave us in the dark. That is awesome. Because we've got our journey, they're doing their own thing, stuff is still going on.
Who are you? What are you doing in the bar?
Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. So, do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine like pain just because you felt like it? After that, being taken to the hacking gate, you could get the information was all a part of the plan. And you even set yourself up to run into us. I don't think so.
I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The only thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire.
Interesting.
It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted. So there's no worry about them being intercepted. It sounds like a mobile phone. Maybe. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself.
An artifact like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over. Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after.
Oh, no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of mysterious beauty all at once.
How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my whip.
I don't know if they're flirting or she's threatening. I really don't know at this point if she is trying to seduce him or threaten him. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside.
You should really just have been straightforward from the beginning.
As you already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone.
Certain someone?
Yeah, someone you know all too well. He came here to meet Cassius, right? The one Lord of the Supreme Swordman and Master Charges by the Royal Army. The bracelet with the special title belonged to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. Cassius Bright. The Divine Blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. Ah, now we know what his title is. He's known as the Divine Blade. God damn. And yet Estelle has no idea. Chapter 2. Madrigal the White Magnolia. Nice!
Let's see if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom. Then our next destination is the Ranking region. I wonder which route we should take to get there.
Yeah. It's obviously the Titus laugh. The best laugh in the game. In the entire Final Fantasy series. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot.
You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Was it Dad who said that?
Well, I guess since we have some time in our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot.
We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We could use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that, so what do you think?
I don't care either way, but
Try not to waste too much money.
just so you know, in order to enter the Ruin region, we'll need to go through the Chrome Pass to the west.
We should go shopping. Let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? I don't know if the newspaper's been updated. I know I got volume 3.
I'm gonna go give the lady her ring first. I'm gonna go put a ring on it. I'll see if there's a new article though, just for shits and gigs. There is an actual issue 4.
Nice.
All hostages safely secured. The Royal Army reports that the military's intelligence division successfully located the Sky Bandits' hideout in the mountains of Bose. The criminals were apprehended, and all hostages were set free. They found an abandoned mine. Mere days prior to the Capua's capture, the Linde was found in an abandoned mine north of Ravina village. Its cargo had been looted and its passengers and crew were still missing. So this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open. And shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. That's fine. They said that's for the new intelligence division. I probably would have checked anyway when we get to the next place. But whether or not we'd miss it, I don't know. The monumental task of clue analysis and deduction fell upon the Royal Intelligence Division, newly founded by a young man named Colonel Alan Richard. While the Border Patrol tracked the criminals, a team of intelligence officers led by one General Morgan fed them information and analysis, as this coordinated effort that ultimately led to a successful rescue. "Put your hands in the air," came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the Capuas before they could escape. And it was all over. Don Capua's blank, disbelieving stare said it all. Only 32, Jesus. Intelligence and Border Patrol alone. Racers also play a crucial role. Intelligence and Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for the successful rescue, as a handful of bracers played a fairly significant role too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandits' hideout. Through decidedly non-standard means, and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, albeit by accident. Don Capua, the ringleader of this crime family, had been transported to Lestian Fortress. There he will be thoroughly interrogated. The Capua's Imperial-made light aircraft, Bobcat, has been impounded as evidence, and the case is expected to be an open shut one, ringleader taken to Lestian Fortress. Interesting, that's going to come up at some point. Families relieved that hostages are safe. Friends and families of the hostages finally have a reason to smile again, now that they know their loved ones are safe. Rose's Mayor Mabel is overjoyed as well.
Yeah, this is the result we all prayed for.
She says,
Yeah, we all owe an immeasurable debt, but debt of thanks to those involved in resolving this incident by causality. Well, casualty.
Weirdly Bowl News also wish to send our gratitude to General Morgan, along with all his men and women of the Intelligence Division, for working around the clock to track down the whereabouts of the hostages and their captors. Everyone else involved deserves commendation as well. So let's be sure that we can when they return to their homes, they receive a true hero's welcome. Society Duke Dunham von also to visit Rouen. Our sources say that Her Majesty's nephew is planning a vacation to Rouen, though the exact times and locations remain undisclosed. Imperial citizens dies and dashes. Yep, scaled anti-rose restaurant in Bose's north blocks of the loss this week. An Imperial traveller would-be musician bilked in his rather hefty bill. The man was arrested on the spot in prison at Hacken's Gate. A bit severe, but it sends a powerful message. I am very suspicious. Yes, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're in Ruin anyway. Yes! Exactly, next time we go to Ruin. I don't know when next time is, but yes, next time, whatever next time is. But we need to go see the mayor as well. before we go. We have to see the mayor. Of course we do.
Meow, you're going somewhere?
Yeah, we're getting ready to leave. We appreciate all your help.
Yeah, nonsense. I should be the one saying thank you to you. It would certainly be great if we had braces like you in Bose all the time.
I think you're giving us a little too much credit.
Yeah, there's no need to be modest. I'd like to let me thank you on behalf of the citizens of Bose. I'm really grateful to the two of you.
Mayor Mabel.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be right of me to keep you any longer. Stella and Joshua, please be careful in your travels.
We will. You take care of yourself, Mayor Mabel, and don't work too hard either.
Lily just lectured me about the same thing. I'll try and be more careful.
I hope we meet again sometime, but for now it's farewell. It looks like Miss Mabel will finally be able to get a good night's rest. This is all thanks to you, so please allow me to express my sincere appreciation. I mean, she's supposed to be like an incredible beauty. It didn't say anything about her having the voice of an angel. So, I mean, I'd say it's pretty angelic. Excuse me, you're Lorna, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks something like the one mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really? Truly? Oh, who would have ever thought this would have come back to me like this? So there is no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? Oh no, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento from my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believed that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. Dee, I'm just glad we could help. I guess our work here is done unless there's something else? No, that's all. And once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day.
My mum looks like she's happier now. I'm glad.
I'm so grateful to all of you. With the sky planets behind bars, it looks like I can finally get back to my life.